Hey campers, George here, back in the man cave. Got me some Fisherman. Check these two guys out. Huh. Colonial. It's about, I don't know how old. Oh, Imperial. Very old. Let's check him out. So I'm on a new thing now. Huh. I bought me a book, The Standard Knife Collector's Guide, 4th edition, Identification and Values, Roy Ritchie and Ron Stewart. I bought it online. It was used, and it's in really good condition. Copyright 2003, 4th edition. Look how good condition it is. I found it on Amazon. I'd saved for about 30 months, $1 a month. And bought it. I like it because Keith has one. He showed it to me and I looked at it and I wanted it. So here I am. Being all diligent on what I do. Got to look them up. Got to see what's what. And apparently these guys are meant to be the guru types. So let's see what they say. Here are the two knives. Like I said, this one, and it's got the budge on it. It's Colonial. Aging Colonial. Yeah, it's a tough call. You have to know things like what material they used, things like that. And I don't know that. You really got to know a lot about knives and knife history to know that stuff. All I know is it looks old, and I can tell you it weighs about a ton. And it's huge. Look at this guy. See that? Solid knife. You can see here it's got that long California clip, toothpick, or what do they call it? A Western clip. California's in the west. Texas, southwest. Who knows? Anywho, it's one of these clips. See that? Here's the tank stamp. Hopefully you can see it. It says Colonial. See that? Very cool. And of course it has the tool with your normal gizmos on it. You got the hook, fish scaler hook gouger. Gouger, scaler. Bottle opener. Hey, it is a fisherman's knife, right? Very cool. It's very nice. It's got that huge badge on it. And it says, yep, it's a fish knife. But if you look carefully, it needs to be fixed. I like the handle. It's kind of yellowed, which I think is what they put on it to protect it. So we're going to have to clean that up. Gonna have to clean the insides here. A lot of pocket lint and dead fish meat, I assume. And the blades, they are okay. I mean, they beat up, but they're still maintaining their shape. This is a little worn on the top on the gouger, that thing. They're in good condition. Be a good addition to my fish knives, right? Got snapped there, but here, not so much. Wonder what that's about. It looks like the spring yeah. See, that looks pretty good, except look right there. The spring's broken. Oh no, that's not good. I wonder if I have a, I just might. Let me go check. We're out of luck. I got this old Fisherman right here. It's got the tool and it's got both springs. It's too small. Man, I really wanted to fix that one up. Oh, wrong one. This one up. Is it too small? Yeah, it's way too small. Look at that. Say hello to Mary. Passing through, apparently. Oh, that's a pity. We're going to have to do some research and start looking for a spring for this. This is a really nice knife. That's a pity. But hey, we got this one. That would be Imperial. Yeah, the old one. Let's see what this is all about and if anything's not working on this. And here we have the Western Clip. California Clip, Texas Toothpick. Anywho, here we are. Pretty good shape. It's even kind of sharp. And on there it says, you love that, Fisherman's favorite. Very nice handle. Pretty good condition. Very nice. The springs look good. They're all there. That's a plus. And do we have snap? Oh yeah, we got snap. The Tulu, oh, this is in way better condition. You got your bottle opener, you got your fish scaler, and your hook gouger. Look at the hook gouger. It's still in perfect condition. Look at that guy. Wow. Very nice. What does it look like inside? Yeah, it needs to be cleaned. We can shine this guy up and add him to the collection. This guy's going to have to be into the wait a minute box. That's a pity. I see one thing here. If you look carefully, see there? The hook gouger sticking up. I wonder if it's just because there's dirt in the well. Well, we're about to, no pun intended, we're about to find out. Let's give this guy a clean polish, shape and shine, and make him sharp. So here we have this guy. And like I said, this is an Imperial. And if you look at the tang stamp, see that? That's old school Imperial. You know, I've got a couple of the really old Fishermans that I have. Some are really old. I think this is like a 30s. Let me check it out. 1930 to 1936. This tang stamp. Very cool. And of course it has that unusual badge where it says, you know, Fisherman's favorite. See that? Pretty cool. So we got to clean them up. And it's in pretty good condition. There's no rust, but there is patina and a little bit of pitting and whatever, and marks over time. And this is something you're going to see. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And it's typically on one side of the blade only. If you look here, if you look along that blade, there's a line. You see that line? It's like a very thin line there. And if you close the blade, that line matches up to the shape of the handle. You see that? Why? It was lying like that in a toolbox somewhere. Probably got a little damp or wet, and that's where it was touching. You got a bit of rust build-up on it. They've cleaned it off, but it will leave a little mark like that, and you'll see that a lot. You don't see it on the other side. You see that? You probably find, maybe not on this one, but yeah, it does. Look at that. See the line? Matches right up with the center liner here. Pretty typical though. I just found that interesting, and that's 2 minutes you're never going to get back. Let's have at this guy. What I'm going to do, it's in pretty good condition. Probably going to start with 600 and then go to 1,000, 7,000 and a polish, and then we'll shine. Let's have at it. So I've got my 5 to 600 grit, my mask, support for it. You don't want to hold the blade like that and be pushing down on it. You're really putting a lot of pressure on the bolster. So I just have a piece of wood. I can lie it flat like that. Most blades are shaped going down. If you put it on the edge, you can work all the way around. And off we go. So now I'm going to go to 1,000. That was 5 to 600, and I'm also going to touch this up with 1,000. Actually, maybe 2,000, because I'm a little nervous scratching it too much. Clean that up and go over everything. I got 1,200 to 1,500 here. I'm going to use these on the handles as well, but I'm going to go very lightly with it. You don't be taking too much off. You just want to shine it up, and we'll do the rest as well. This is that 1500, and you can see it's really shined. It cleaned up the fading on this plastic. Now I'm wondering if I want to protect that plastic. It's not very strong. It scratches really easily. Maybe I'll put some acrylic on when I'm done. We'll see how it goes. But now we go to 7,000. That's only because I don't have 10,000. And here we are at 7,000, and you can see starting to polish nicely now, which is all we need to do now is polish, and then just time to sharpen. She's back. What are you doing? You're not even interested in the knife? Look. Okay. It's pretty good. It smells nice, right? I've just oiled the bolsters and the moving points. So I just oiled the bolsters and the moving parts, basically. When you polish and you're sanding and stuff like that, a lot of stuff is going to get in there, and also the places that you can't get to. If you do this, if you look, the oil starts to pull all the bad stuff out, so you can really smooth up your action. So that it works really smoothly and you don't feel any grit or anything like that. Just want to let it soak in there for a while, work it a little bit, and you can see how the oil brings everything out, and then you can just clean it off, and hopefully, whoops, wrong. It'll be smoother like that. So there you go, nice and shiny and sharp, kinda. Don't know what's going on there. Could have stropped it a little bit more, maybe would have cleaned up the edge more. I could feel still some of the cool after stropping. I am no expert. The term I'm referring to is, basically figuring out as we go. So it cleaned up really nice. I really like this knife. Now, if you look here at the bolster, you can see it. It's 30 to 36, 1930 to 1936. In that era, and look at the condition. It's in really good condition, and this is one of my better fish knives I have. I have a Queen, I have a lot of Imperial, Hammer brand, but this guy, pretty good. Even Colonial, unfortunately that other one had the broken spring. There wasn't much I could do with it, but here we are. Another Fisherman for my collection, which groweth. So there you are. Pretty short video for me, right? Wasn't planning on the Colonial being broken. I didn't really pay attention to the springs. And you know, before you do any cleanups or anything on a knife you want to put into a collection or anything, you need to check all that stuff. You want to check the springs, make sure the movement is good. There's no damage to the blades. When I say damage, like big chips on it, the tips missing, things like that. And most importantly, if you want to put it into your collection, you've got to have a tang stamp. No tang stamp, it has no well, it has value as a knife, but you know, if you have the right tang stamp, the value goes up. Allegedly. I'm still reading my book, and every page I'm like, oh lordy, I've got so much to learn. That's why we're here, right? We learn together. I think I learn more from you guys than anywhere else. In the comments, it's always a good thing. By the way, the oil I use is mineral oil. It's a fish knife. I'm going to be slicing up fish in winter in the ice house. Right after I catch it, slice it up, cook it, right? Lunch on the ice. I always say I'm going to do that, and I never do. Maybe this winter we'll catch and cook. right there on the ice. Mineral oil is what I use. It is food safe. Now you can use vegetable oil. It's food safe. I mean, you just don't want to use 3-in-1 and things like that because it's not food safe. The fisherman's favorite. Is that not cool? I love that. That's different. I've never seen that badge. Oh, we can look up what style that badge is in my new book. Let's do that. Knife shields. Here we go. What are we looking for? This guy. Let's see. So we're looking at this guy, which has like the bulbs on the end. It's like a scroll type thing. It's called a oval. Huh. That's interesting. I would have thought it would be a scroll, but it's referred to as an oval badge. Interesting. Did not know that. Huh. Am I looking at it? Yeah, that's it. Different kinds of shields. Profile, medallion, oval, scroll, crest, bar. Best $30 I've ever spent. And it even raises up my camera for me. Very cool. Look how the oil is coming out of there now. Bringing all that black stuff with it. Cleaning as we talk. Look at that. Very cool. Very happy with that knife. You all be safe out there, especially cleaning these things, using them. You know, we all take care of our knives. Well, we better be, right? And, you know, we clean them up, we sharpen them, we oil them, we take care of them. We sharpen them. We sharpen them. And then we use them. And they sharp. So be careful. You never know. One slip and there you are in the middle of the ice in winter with a finger missing because you weren't paying attention. It's not going to be a good place to be. Before we go, I have a shout out. This guy, check it. Been a subscriber for a while, always comments just like all you guys do. Tom's Day Off, one of our international fellows. He lives in France, and yep, he, I think, was one of my first mail calls. In fact, he sent me this. See that? This I carry every day, all day. And he sent it to me, and he even had it engraved. You see that? Second CG. Tom's Day Off. Check him out. He posts. Check out his videos. He does a lot of trudging. Well, walkabouts. He doesn't trudge like I do. Always commenting. Always watching. Great guy. Many thanks, my friend. Tom, you be safe out there. So there you go. And don't forget, we have a membership program which I just upgraded. I kind of messed that up initially. I just, you know, did the next thing, setting it up, trusting Google and YouTube to choose the right settings for me. Didn't like them, wasn't getting the results I wanted, so I made some changes. Same perks for less money. Oot. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a little button below called Join. If you don't see it, you can scroll those buttons where it says subscribe and whatever. You'll see the Join button. If you click on that, it'll give you all the info and you can decide. Yes or no, don't make any difference. If you're a subscriber, you're a subscriber. Just so that you know. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back. I'm struggling right now to choose what I want to do. And I've got stuff hidden everywhere. I see something, I say, oh, maybe I should do that. And I put it there, and then I forget I have it there, and I go back to the other box of projects. I want to do a walking stick. I saw a walking stick a guy made the other day. Very cool. I'm going to steal his idea. Borrow. I'll give him his props for it, because why? He did a really good job, and it's pretty cool. Anywho, thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.